Okay, so let's see. The mic should be working now. Sorry about that. I updated my OBS and I think it did some things with the mic settings, so I had to go back in and fix them. But I can hear it now, so should be good. So yeah, going over to Loch Modan to do some questing and kind of see what's up over there. Gotta walk into street post, you know. That's part of the experience, in case you didn't know. Part of the good old WoW experience. So yeah, we're gonna take a risk and fly over there. We could take the tram or we could fly, but you know, I like to live dangerously. Ah, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I updated OBS and that's what I get for that.
Be careful.
Yep, but yeah, now it's up and going. So, good times. I kind of like the flight over there just because I like to see the sights, but it does scare me a little bit just because I have had a disconnection death, one disconnection death, and once you've had one of those, it does put the fear of God to you when you fly over anything. It's kind of like, what? I didn't die while flying though. I died while I was trying to kill the Troggs. Yeah, so I started a new live stream um without Warlock in the title just so I could tell the difference. Yeah, yeah, streaming. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with streaming. You never know. And like, same thing with recording. Sometimes I'm doing my recording and everything will look like it's going fine in the beginning. And so I'll sit there for 2 hours talking to myself, thinking I'm doing like an audio video. And then once in a while, I'll go back and there's no audio. I'll be like, wait a second, I could see on OBS, I could see the mic moving in the beginning. Like, what happened? But, you know, something happened when it did the remix or something. I don't know. I don't know. Well, actually, it was like the original file didn't have the audio, so it wasn't even that. But yeah, so streaming has its own trials and tribulations as well, for sure. Yeah, it decided to turn it off. Well, what I did do is I updated. So I logged in and it said OBS had an update. So I clicked update and then I tried to stream. And so I'm thinking maybe the update reset it back. Okay, so I used my headphones. I think it reset it back maybe to my computer one, which was muted. That's all I can think. It just wasn't showing it. Yeah, it keeps things interesting, exactly. What would I do without technical problems? Seriously. I gotta have things to like figure out and troubleshoot. Yesterday it was whispers, like I was having issues with my whispers. So I downloaded my guild manager recommended that I download this add-on called Wim, W-I-M. And if you look on my thing, this is Wim, this little chat manager, and I really like it. And look, oh, and when you go into battle, it just disappears, so it knows when you're fighting, and it just goes away. So as not to disturb your experience. You'll see what I mean. And that's pretty cool. Because yeah, for some reason, and that's why I had to slightly change the character name with the accent, because for some reason on the other character, no matter what I was doing, yeah, wow, instant messenger, yeah. Um, no matter what I was doing on the other character, I wasn't getting a lot of messages. It is, it's very clean and intuitive. I like the way it looks. It also kind of like, no, it kind of reminds me of like some of the older, like when I was a kid, like the older chats that we used to have. I don't know. It's not the same, but like it's kind of a throwback to it, and I just like it. And it has these features on the side, so like you can invite the person to party, add them as a friend. You can ignore. I don't ever do the ignore, but I guess that's a convenient feature if they're bothering you. Okay, so one thing I'm looking for is I'm looking for the guy that walks around. Oh, there he is. I need this guy. Yeah, kind of like MSN. Yes. Yeah, kind of like that.
Be good. See you soon.
Yep, I like that. So when you go into battle, what it does is it defaults back to the messages in your regular chat window, so you're not getting the messages. It's just that they're not on like on your screen in case that's yeah, he wants ears and just so you know, these tunnel rat things, they don't all have ears. Like the ears are very rare. You'll kill 10 of them and only one of them will have an ear. So that's fun. And you have to be careful because they're tiny, the tunnel rats, but you get like 3 of them and you're dead. These things will kill you. Yeah, and I've got my macro, so um
That's
one of
still
the
recharging.
people that one of my viewers had recommended doing a macro for the pet attack, immolate, corruption, and then curse of agony. So I've been doing that. My tax person's trying to call me, but I'm not gonna pick that up because I already sent them all my stuff. They're gonna stress me out.
I can't
You got
fix
all my
that.
stuff. You're not getting any more stuff from me today. Yes, their species has survived to adapt, and so like they don't really have ears. So like they're setting you on this quest that's like next to impossible. He's like find the very few that still have ears. And he doesn't tell you it's like a doomed mission from the start. He like makes it out like it's going to be easy. This camp's like a death camp, just so you know. Yeah, I'm not falling for it, guys. I DC'd over there one day. Not falling for it. Nope. If you go over there, but you're on your own. If you mosey on down over there, I'm leaving. Yep, it's an anomaly. And that guy doesn't tell you that, the quest guy. He's just like, oh yeah, this will be easy. If it was easy, he'd do it himself. We all know that. We know what's up.
That's
Gotta keep these guys out of the way too, because they'll get involved.
I can't cast that yet.
But yeah, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of these guys down here. And I think, let's see, I need the kobolds, so, right, let's see, I think I need to go down and over to get these. I'm trying to remember. Where am I at? Yeah. Yeah, they're over here. These guys. These are my guys. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't pick up the elite quests yet, because I know I'll need people to do those. I've I've seen some fatalities happen, even in groups. I've seen people, not people I've been in, but like in guilds, I've seen people go down, so.
That
Yeah,
spell isn't
I know
working.
there's some tough ones out there. Oh, we got an ear. Look at that. And that's early on. So that's good. This area is really cool looking. I love when you first get into the area, like the snowy land and all that. Oh, it's just something. Yeah, you guys are all like, I'm gonna see if I can pick you out. There we go. Now we can.
That's still recharging.
And then all like the statues, monuments, what have you, like all the stuff that they built, the stone structures, it's just really cool.
That
It's
spell isn't
crazy.
working.
What's also kind of cool, I don't know if you've ever done it, but like if you're in the little town area and you go into their little houses area or like their little shop areas, like it's so intricate. Like they have their little beds and all their stuff. It's just cool. It's just fun to like look at that. It's so detailed. And they're like all decorated and stuff. It's just funny. It's just great. You go into the horde and there's like barely any decoration. I'm just kidding. They've got their own thing going on,
That's
but
still recharging.
I've played horde. I played horde on retail. Yeah, the sweeping scenes. Yeah, it's just something. It is something. Sometimes breathtaking, really. Okay, I don't know if two are gonna come with you, but yep, that's all right. Two's okay. Three, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I can't cast that yet.
And I don't have drain just yet. Yeah, yeah. Um, Yeah, the Horde live in their little huts and yep, you know, it's the Horde life. That's the way it is. I figured when I read about like hardcore and everything, I saw that like everyone streaming and doing stuff was doing stuff on Horde, or at least not everyone, but like a lot of people. So I thought, you know, it'd be kind of nice to like do something on Alliance and have some representation on that side, maybe get some more players on that side. You never know, you might be able to encourage a few people to come along. Because there's some really cool stuff on the Alliance side that people are missing. Horde's not all where it's at. I mean, I've played Horde. I like Horde. I'm not saying it's bad, but you know, there's cool stuff on the Alliance. There's some cool storylines too. I'm gonna miss out. We do need the spider. At least we need what the spider has to offer.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, what is your favorite place to play of all the locations that you can choose from in the WoWverse? Close that out now. I don't even know how to pick a favorite personally.
I'm out of range.
And I guess it depends on like what you're interested in, whether it's the storyline or the the sites or like some of both, or whether it's just you've had bad experiences there. I've died a ton in Westfall, but I still don't mind Westfall. It's just a harsh place,
I can't cast that yet.
but I kind of like that challenge too, though. But I did think it might be fun to just switch it up a little, just for now. Thought about checking out the wetlands too. I don't know what the level recommendations are for that. I should ask. I'll ask my guildies. I thought once someone said around 16, but I can't remember for sure. And it's been a while. I remember doing wetlands in retail, but this isn't retail. It's so different. There are definite differences. Okay, so I'm thinking wetlands is higher. You should be higher level than I thought, even. Yeah, that's why I asked the question because you don't want to go over there and then be like,
Not
oh,
ready yet.
uh-oh. Wetlands is not safe. I had to scroll because I didn't see your message. Sorry about that. After you go through the gauntlet. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Redridge is another place like okay, so if you have Deathlog, so Deathlog's good for alerts, but Deathlog also shows you like the hot maps. And if you go on Deathlog and you go to Redridge, like almost the whole area is red.
Past that yet.
Deadridge. So is whelps, I'm telling you. It's freaking whelps. It's also those I forget what they're called. There's some other things over there. Some other dudes over there. Yeah, I got stunned and netted by those dudes. They are not playing around. I'll tell you what. You think the Pillagers are
That
bad?
spell isn't ready yet.
Huh. Yep. Ha, yeah. Yeah. They call it Redridge for a reason. Yeah. There you go. Good. I didn't think of that, but you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Really? Oh, that explains why it's like all red over there. Because when I went over there to get a flight path, I was like, oh, oh
That spell
my.
is charging.
My. Yeah, the orcs, yeah, they got my buddy, and then like by the time I realized what was going on, it was too late. I had turned to run. I got a net and then a stun. Couldn't even move. There's nothing I could do.
That spell isn't ready yet.
They mean business. So yeah, now I know. Now I know that they're definitely. I thought really I didn't. Yeah, I didn't realize, but I should have. I do now. And go keep him busy so I can get my herb over here. Let's see, we have 6 out of 12 ears. Yeah, that was crazy. Um, and what happens is those orcs have like a magic guy. So they have these groups, but then they'll have like a level 20, 21, and then they'll have like a 22, 23 or whatever. And yeah, those ones are the worst. Yeah, with the macro, yeah. The macro's much better because if I kind of space out without the macro, I might just hit keys, even though I know my rotation. But with the macro, I'm not as inclined to do that.
Still recharging.
So it's good for someone like me that can just get that initial rotation down.
I can't
Get
pass
my
that
pet
yet.
in there. And I'll look into more complicated ones. I was looking at some of them, and there's people that have really complicated ones, and I was like, okay, I haven't messed around with any of that yet. This is a simple one. This is just like a pet attack and then my casting sequence. You still have to keep pressing the button. There's nothing that's gonna do like 4 spells in one button press, but it doesn't matter. It still makes it so much easier. But it does do, like, it does send out the pet and immolate, and it gets that going, so. Oh, I might be able to. Nope, not that. Wait, barely. Green one bag. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. That's another thing questing over here. Like, sometimes you get some good drops over here. Oh, you like macros? What do you use them for? Like, tell me a little bit about. Are you really knowledgeable about them? Because I'm beginner's level with macro, is what I would
That
describe
still
myself.
recharging.
basic level macro. But I definitely understand the concept and that there's a lot you can do. Like the mouse over and different buttons and different conditions like if and then and if not. And I can see how like you can have a macro set up to make choices that maybe your brain isn't in a panic as able to make if you can get that programming down right. Oh, nice. With same button press. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, in some instances, those milliseconds count, especially when you're fighting and you're fighting for your wife and yeah, it's crazy because things can turn on you in an instant. We know that.
Far away.
It's all fun right now.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Like,
I
it's
can't
all fun
cast
right
that
this
yet.
second, but everything can
That's
change.
still recharging.
Couple guys wander over here and they're suddenly I'm in serious trouble. Okay, when you say no need to select a person, what do you mean by that?
I can't attack that.
Are you meaning like I could start my macro without selecting? Oh yeah, you're right. Huh. Did not know that. Does it just choose the target nearest you? Dang.
I need to get closer. I can't
Did not
cast
know
that yet.
that. Oh wow. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. It's even one less thing that you have to do, potentially. Unless you're trying to be super strategic.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. Yeah, the cone of direction, that makes sense. Okay, we have 10 out of 12. That's actually quicker than normal. Normally I'm running around here for a while. That guy's getting all up in that camp. Oh, you are a brave one. In that cave? Yeah, no thanks. Actually, I think I have to go into a cave at some point to get mining gear, but we'll cross that bridge in a few.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, it sounds like you've really got the macro thing down. I imagine when you like really when you really get good at using it, it can really
That
be
spell isn't
powerful.
ready yet.
It's intimidating to a lot of people though, just because, you know, it looks like coding. And in essence, it's kind of basic coding, very basic, like modding, but not.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's just a way to kind of take your gaming to a little bit of the next level. And even if you stay, even if like you never get into the complex ones, even if you have some simple ones, you can still just make your life easier. HTML, yeah, I enjoy coding too. I don't do a ton of it. I do some bash and stuff like that, which isn't like technical coding, but like
That
just to
sounds
make
like a
life
pleasant
easier.
challenge.
Do you use like Linux or Windows or I'm using Windows here, obviously, but for work, I like for a lot of my work, I have to use Linux, different distros of Linux. And there's a lot of script writing, and it's very similar to like the macro where you're writing a lot of script just to get things done easily, simply, quickly,
My
efficiently.
inventory is full.
That's what it's all about. Okay, now we just gotta find stuff to get to get rid of. Yeah, just Windows. Linux is not, it's not hard. Um, I guess if you're gonna get into it, if you're gonna get into Linux, um, probably a place to start would be Ubuntu or uh, I have a friend who's like all about Arch. I mean, he'll talk you into the ground saying it's got to be Arch. Um, there's a lot of distributions. Yeah. Once you know the language of pretty much anything. And the thing about like coding and scripting is once you kind of know one language, it's very easy to pick up others. Because once you get the concept of how a programming language works, they're all kind of similar. It's just the language is slightly different. You got even, you date back to like old languages like BASIC. You got your if-then statements. Like you still have all that, but it just depends on the code. Okay, we don't have that yet. But we do have that guy. We gotta find that guy. He's probably walking around somewhere. Oh, he's all the way down there. Um, but macros like that too. So like once you start to get kind of the idea of what you're doing with the macro, like slash cast, you can reset. Um, you can do cast sequence. So if you want to do like in an order, once you start to kind of get what it's doing, it's not really that intimidating. But one thing I recommend, like if you're new at it, do it one step at a time. Don't copy and paste like a huge macro in there and then be like, it's not working and I can't figure out why. Like start it step by step and just see how each one works and then add on to it. And that way you'll kind of see all how it all adds together and how the macro comes together. And if something's wrong, you can catch it. Yeah. The lady in the math problems. Yep. Yeah. And the other thing with macro is um there's often multiple macros to get the same thing done. So not you don't that's the thing. Like You don't necessarily have to use the same one as someone else. I've seen so many different, some people really make it complicated. Some people have like the simplest that you can imagine. Like it's just really interesting to see how people do it. You've got your like really efficient
Keep
ones
your feet on the
that are
ground.
they're just out there to like make it as easy as possible, the least amount as possible. And then you've got ones that are just like they've got so much in there, like all these different conditions. It's crazy. And then you've got two different macros slightly written differently that do the same, basically the same thing, if not the same thing. Okay, Mari, go protect the house from whoever's coming into the house. My friend. I told them I'm live streaming, but they'll probably still talk anyway, which is fine. That's part of the live streaming experience. Alright, so we need to find boar intestines, beer meat, and spider core. So here's a boar.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh yeah, duh. My inventory's full and I need to sell. There was a reason. Inventory problems. Endless inventory problems. Go in here.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's see what's an upgrade.
See you soon.
Hang on, just responding to Discord here. Alright, so that's a definite upgrade. Can't use that just yet. Can't use that at all. Can't use that, but someone might be able to. Slight
What's
upgrade, I
on your
guess.
mind?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. They'll make it work. I don't know what they're gonna do to it, but they're gonna make it work. Let's put the banana in place of that. Keep that. Best guild rank title. Ha! Yeah. I think I'm softy. Hang on. Why did it go to, ugh, don't do that. Hang on.
Safe
Hang on.
travels.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh no, I'm a chub now. I was a softy. I don't know what that means, but that's what I was. I got a good laugh out of that.
Welcome. See you soon.
It's so funny because they're always like, we sell only the finest goods, and then they buy this absolute dog crap from
Glad to
us.
meet you.
Like, Yes, I shall take all your intestines. And that awful
Off with
cake
you.
that's like broken in two. It can't even be mended because the dingoes ate it. Did I sell the boar intestines? I don't even know. I might have accidentally done that. I did not sell the spider eclair. Oh my god. Chub life, yeah. Yeah, I just saw that in the
That's
guild.
still recharging.
It's all about the chub life, I'm telling you. I'm out here representing the chub life, okay? I don't even know what it is, but I'm representing it, so yeah. Yeah, murder. Yeah, murder trophies. We've got livers, ears, intestines. Like basically, we basically work for Jigsaw. Like if Jigsaw were in this game, he would be so proud.
Cast that yet.
Imagine, I'd like to play a game. Elisa, all you do is quest in Loch Modan and kill spiders and bears. I don't know what my game would be on Saw.
That's still recharging.
It'd be horrific, I'm sure. Look at all the murdering I do. Can you imagine? All the killing? I'm killing a black bear right now. Right now. Mercilessly. And it's an elder black bear, no less. Not only that, I'm a warlock with, like, this guy, which is a void walker, and I think I have some demonology skills. So yeah, I just, I think I'd be on Jigsaw's list. Oh yeah, that is just day job to the warlock. The warlock's like, oh yeah, like the Grim Reaper and I, we're besties. Gotta kill to pay the bill. Yep.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And that's never truer than in hardcore WoW. Yeah. Speaking of, I need to get a soul shard because when I use this one, I'm gonna need one. And that bear did not yield any meat. I mean, he looked meaty to me. Sus. It's very suspicious. No ears, no meat, no liver. Telling you, there's something going on. There is something going on. It is a WoW conspiracy. I'm not saying aliens, but aliens. Has to be aliens, right? It's gotta be. There's like no other explanation for this madness. Alright, we'll head up over to that mine so we can do the mining gear on the way and try to find our stuff for the weird stew that the blood sausages that this woman wants to make. She'll probably make us eat them too. And we'll have to do it because if we don't, then we're not culturally sensitive to her. Oh yes, I do belong. Yeah, I belong to the Illuminati. That's right. Yes. because I was able to find the mountain goat that Pleasant Green on YouTube couldn't acquire. And I was able to get my special ID. If you haven't seen that episode, you got to go to Pleasant Green. He scams scammers basically. Uh, it's he doesn't really scam them, but he just like plays along with them. But it's hilarious. He's got an Illuminati one. It's listen.
Out of range.
You're welcome ahead of time. Just go listen to it. It's so funny.
I can't cast that yet.
And that's how I gained my membership to the Illuminati. So funny. Scammers. I love that, like, on Reddit, the scam bait ones, the subreddit scam bait. Oh, I've had some fun on there. I have found some weird stuff on there. There was one guy scam baiting, and he had the scammer convinced that like he was trying to go get him the like Apple gift cards and all that, but in the interim, in between all these trips to Walmart and everything, his friend, or I don't know if it was his brother or cousin or friend, Doug, but Doug got possessed by a demon. Pleasant Green, yeah, look him up. Um, and Doug had to be Doug like was throwing up, and then Doug got out of the car and he had to go find Doug, and he had the scammer like trying to find Doug at a basketball game in the audience, and the scammer spotted who he thought was Doug and he circled it in the picture. It was great. It was some of the yes, he was yes, and what was funny was like the scammer was like kind of irritated that it was taking so long to deal with the demon in Doug, that it was taking so long that Doug was possessed and he couldn't get his Walgreens and apples and whatever Target no gift cards. And he's like, but yes, I understand that Doug is possessed and that you're trying to do stuff and like give him like an exorcism and stuff, but were you able to get those Apple Play cards or Google Play cards? That's hilarious. And he was like asking him for like advice on what to do about the demon, if Pepto would help, Pepto Bismol. That's somewhere in the Reddits, on that subreddit. Probably if you Googled like Reddit demon Doug scam bait, you'd probably find it. It's hilarious. Probably one of the best ones I've read on there. And there's some good ones. And then the other subreddit that I enjoy, besides Am I the Asshole? Am I the Asshole? That's gold. That is comedy gold right there. Um, that's people coming on and they'll give you this whole scenario of what they or someone has done, typically something they have done or something they've responded to, and they're asking all of Reddit if they're the asshole. And I want you to think about that for a second.
That's still recharging.
Going online and asking a bunch of strangers if you're the jerk. But it's great because they get a mixture of advice. So they'll get good advice. They'll get some really sketchy advice. Um, yeah. And some of the stuff that these people do, you'll just be like, what? Or some of the stuff that people do to them. Yep, am I the asshole? It's fantastic. Uh, the other one is the subreddit text or texts. So people will go on there. Some of them are boring, but once in a while you get some really good ones on there. They'll just post stuff that people text them or that they're texting. And you do get some good ones. Yeah, so, and I've also talked about, what do I have? Okay, so I need intestines, more intestines, and bear meat. Um, and I need the miner's gear. I got sucked also into the bed bugs one, which, yeah, always. Um, I guess Reddit thought that I would like the bed bugs subreddit. Yeah, some of them have to be bait, and some of them you can tell that they're made up. So and also some of them are reposts. So there's that. So some of them you do have to take with a grain of salt. It's like, yeah, right, whatever, dude. Some of them do get you really mad, even if they're rage baiting and they work. They work. And some of them are, but here's the thing, some of them are legit because there are people out there operating like this, and that's the sad fact of life. And it's just it's something. But bed bugs, I really need to get back to that. So I think that Reddit thought that I would like the bed bug subreddit because I was on what is it? There's the Weevil
The
one.
spell isn't ready yet.
I forget the name of it, but like, okay, so if you find a Weevil, it's like good luck, and you post it on this Weevil site. I forget the subreddit. What is it? And then also, what's this bug? So I'm on a lot of crazy subreddits. Like I'm just all over the place reading these. And Reddit's like, oh, we see you have an unusual interest in bugs. How about this? Uh, how about bed bugs? And I'm like, bed bugs sound awful. I'll just go take a look at that. And I got sucked in, okay? And this, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This dominated my life for like 2 weeks. What? Okay. The bedbug subreddit is horrifying. So, a couple of things. You know how a lot of people tell you you can only get bed bugs if you live in a filthy house? That's not true. You can get bed bugs if you live in a clean house. Apparently, they're really common if you go to Airbnbs and hotels. New Fear Unlocked for all of my, I have 7 viewers, and all 7 of you are like, oh my God. And you should be because bed bugs are the hardest to get rid of all the bugs. And just so you know, this is how bad bed bugs are. You know how you hear about cockroaches and everyone's like, oh my God, cockroaches, and you thought they were bad. Okay, on the bed bug subreddit, um, on the bed bug subreddit, they will say, so someone will post something, and if it's a cockroach and it's not a bed bug, someone will say, oh my God, it's okay. It's just a cockroach. Do you understand? It's just a cockroach, guys. Yeah. So, second only to the bedbug is the German cockroach. The German cockroach is smaller than most other cockroaches. It breeds very quickly, it infests very quickly, it is very difficult to get rid of. Um, it is a problem. So people don't like those. But the bed bugs, people, they get PTSD. So it's kind of a support group too. Like people will come on there and they'll say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. And I'm thinking of starting like a card line for like people that, let's see. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, the sharing helps because then I just have what you have. Oh wait, nope, I don't have that. Yeah, see, sharing quests is great. Um, and you don't have to be ashamed if you get bed bugs because bed bugs are hitchhikers. People post bed bug pictures on their, like, some people will just be at their work minding their own business, bed bugs. All of a sudden they have a bed bug problem. So they can hitchhike their way home. It might not hurt to like look up some pictures and know what they look like so that if you ever see one, you do not take one home with you. Um, you live in Berlin and haven't seen a cockroach. Yeah. It's funny. I'm in America and the German cockroach is thriving over here. So they must have left Germany and they came over here and they are doing great. They are doing great in America. But does that surprise you? It's America. I mean, it's a crazy place over here. American cockroaches are like, we got to step it up. Like we're not doing a good enough job. But yeah, there's all these different kinds of cockroaches. There's Oriental cockroaches, which usually are not as big of a problem. They might have come in from the outside. Yeah.
I can't
Um,
cast that
but if
yet.
you get bed bugs, you want to take care of that, and you definitely want to get a professional involved. There's people that will give you advice, and some of it does work.
That spell
They're
isn't
they're
letting me.
heat adverse, so there's that. But when I say they're heat adverse, I mean very, very high heat.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, furniture, shoes. There, yeah, it's not just beds. It's not just beds. Some things you can do to kind of protect is mattress covers. I'm gonna grab this bear over here. Mattress covers
That's still
are kind of like a
recharging.
preventative strike. If you do go to like Airbnbs and places like that, check your clothes. If you're in doubt, put them in like a garbage bag, put them in your dryer high heat when you get home before you wear anything, and you should be okay, theoretically. I can't guarantee it, but these are all tips that I have learned on the bedbug site. I I can now tell you that
That
also,
spell isn't ready yet.
interestingly enough, there is another bug that looks like a bed bug called a bat bug. A bat bug looks almost exactly like a bed bug. Um, I still need bears, but it's hairy. So if you have like, if you can zoom in on your phone or you've got like a
It's too far away.
microscope or whatever, I don't know. If you can see and it's hairy, then you may have a bat bug. So, yay, you don't have bed bugs, but also you might have bats. So there's that. I don't really know if they're as hard to get rid of. Yeah, I can't pronounce what you just wrote about the de-earth stuff, but they do say that that's really good. Um, that's recommended a lot on the bedbug sub. I
I
don't
can't
know a
cast
lot
that
about
yet.
it, but they do recommend that a lot. I think getting rid of them is probably a lot of treatment and vigilance and
That's
just
still recharging.
testing and retesting. Is all I can guess. I don't know. And then I just kind of had to. There was also a situation on the bedbug sub which was kind of funny. Yeah, there's bad bugs. On the bedbug sub, there was a guy. They would call him Teach, and he would come in,
That spell isn't
and
ready yet.
he would. People would ask, "Is this a bedbug?" And everyone would wait for this guy to say yay or nay, basically. But he wouldn't say yay or nay. He would go, "Ah, Lord, here we go again." And they loved that. They loved that was his thing. That's what he did. And they loved
I like
it.
that.
But someone must have complained because that it was like non-empathetic because they 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 stopped that. They did not they said no more of that. It's only yes or no. Um so yeah, or teach, but I I I think they were just trying to add humor. Yeah, oh Lord, here we go again. Yep. Trying to add humor to an otherwise really horrific situation, but
I
it,
need a target.
it's not humorous to some people, and it's one of those things where I guess it's just really sensitive. So I don't know.
I
Bed
can't
bugs are
cast that
awful.
yet.
I haven't had them, but I can clearly see
That's
it's
still recharging.
traumatic. Yeah, he's just yeah. So, but yeah, I feel for those people, and I do worry about the day that I get them. I mean, I'll deal with it if it happens. I hope it doesn't,
That spell
but
isn't ready yet.
I'll know one when I see it, and for better or worse, I will know one when I see it. Absolutely will recognize one. Thank you, Reddit. Yeah, he's trying to add levity, exactly. And like for someone like me, I get it, but I also understand that someone in a moment, like in a crisis moment,
I
might
don't have time.
not appreciate the humor. And so I get it. I mean, I see both sides of it. I didn't complain and I didn't have a problem with it, but I get it. It's awful. I'm one of those people that I have to laugh about bad things that happen to get through it. If it happens to me, like I have to eventually, not all bad things, I can't laugh at everything, but if I can find humor in it, it does help. Some things you can't laugh at all, but there are things that like you can find kind of like an underlying little dark side too, and
Got my attention.
that's funny.
Off
Um,
with you.
okay, what are we doing? I'm just like following guildies over here. I still need Bormy and I need intestines. Oh, I still need stuff here. I'll keep doing bears, but I still need those. Let's see. Yeah, this area. But yeah, Reddit's a crazy place. AI stuff, yeah. Yeah, I don't know with the rested XP, like I don't know if that's one of the I think it's one of the add-ons. You don't own me rested XP. It's like, really? I don't, because I know all your secrets. I'm on your I'm on your computer. I mean, I know everything. Like I'm quiet now, but just do me
I
wrong and
can't
let's
cast that
see
yet.
how this plays out for you. Subscription? I don't know.
still recharging.
So like the rested XP, if you're in an inn and you get rested XP, is it really 200%? Is that right? Because that's pretty significant if so. Okay, I've got the bear now. Now I need boars. Oh, got a bear anyway.
I need a target.
Yeah, it does feel slow sometimes. It can. Kind of depends. No intestines. I know. I don't know how that boar was functioning. It did not have any intestines. It didn't have anything. It was just, I don't know, living its boar life without anything at all. That spider's coming out. Here we go. Saw that guy hanging out. Yeah, I just need 4
I can't cast that yet.
nippers. And I need 2 boar, so getting there.
That spell isn't ready yet.
That spider's gonna be like, hey, hey. I knew it. I knew that spider was gonna come play.
I need a target. Inventory is full.
So, am I missing any subreddits? Any good subreddits? The hardcore subreddit is actually how I learned about hardcore. That's what I used to play retail, and I heard about hardcore. I just was reading about it for so long, and I was like, okay. Eventually, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. I gotta try it. I was probably reading about it for months, many months, before I even tried.
That's still recharging.
Easily.
I can't cast that yet.
Whoa, that's a lot. It's okay though, we got a bunch of people, so not really so bad. My gear is in here, I think. No, nothing in there. Yeah, these kobolds, man.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I don't think there's anything back there.
I can't cast that yet. I can't carry anymore. That spell isn't ready yet. I don't have a target. That's still recharging.
Sure. Yeah, no, I know. I was just looking for the mining stuff. Oh, he just like came right up there. That was funny.
I need
He's
a
just
target.
like, I'm just gonna walk right up those boxes. I don't care. Because I'm a kobold. I can do what I want.
Inventory is full.
Oh, my inventory's full. Hang on, I gotta get rid of junk. Let's see, what do we got that we can... Can't get rid of bear meat, we need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Alright. Can't find the mining stuff. Where is it? It's usually like in the carts and stuff. Or like around them. Hmm. Oh, there's some. Oh, other people are getting it. That's why. Boy. Wait, no. I could not figure it out. Yeah, I know. I just wasn't getting to them in time.
I need a target. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Someone's luck died on a harvester. You can't fear him. Yeah, you can't drain him either. So you can't even drain life off of them. Harvesters are an awful mob for warlocks. Wait, I need that. Oh, they're getting that.
I'm out of range.
Oh, they got it. Okay. Hopefully we can get these. Yeah. I know, I'm trying to get the miner stuff.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Sorry, I didn't realize that they were
I
like
have a target.
spawning over
Can't
here
carry
like
anymore.
crazy. Jeez. Oh my God.
Inventory
Oh,
is
my
full.
inventory is full. Hang on. Alright, hang on. I have to make hard choices here. Ow! Stop it, guys. I know they're biting me. They're playing, but they're biting. Uh-oh. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I, hang on. Wait, do I have? I have 29 silver. I don't have any gold, even on my alt. I don't even think I have one gold on my alt at this point.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, I can give
Inventory
this
is
to somebody
full.
else, but I can't even get that. Um,
I can't carry anymore. That's still recharging.
my inventory's full, so I won't be able to pick up anything anyway, so it's kind of a good thing. I mean, aside from money, I could pick up money,
I need a target.
which I do want. But other than that, uh-oh. Oh no, there's so many of
I can't
these.
cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Try to get a hold of these. I know, 30 golden HC is a fortune. Um, yes, I agree. I've never even seen that.
Inventory is full.
Um, I just need one. Oh, there it is. I gotta clear my bags. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I know. 100 roll. Um, I think I have all the ears, but I don't know. I think I do. I still need intestines, but I also need to clear my bags or I can't pick anything up. Yeah, it's always a little bit sketchy coming out of here.
I need a target.
Okay,
I
gotta
can't
go a
carry
little
anymore.
slowly here.
Inventory is full.
Um,
That's still recharging.
oh, let's see. Where are we at? Where? Okay, that would be good to know.
I can't carry anymore.
There's a vendor at the delivery tower. Okay, that's good to know. Very good to know. Close to the bridge vendor. Oh, that's convenient as well. Oh yeah, look at that. That wasn't far at all.
How are ya?
Okay, there's some stuff I'm just gonna have to get rid of.
Watch your back.
Yeah, my add-on's being weird. Where's it at? There it is. Bagnon. Yeah, the anvil for repair.
Great to meet you.
Don't need the legs. Don't need the meat. Gotta save that. Don't need the ribs, right? No. I do need that. I need that. I need that. Can't really
Walk
clear
with
out
you.
much. Okay. Yeah, I have too many, so if someone needs any. Um, hang on. Hang on. Oh, you know what? I can use one of these. And I can use one of these.
Fantastic.
I just need two. And then I can clear out that part of the inventory and I won't have as much of a problem going on.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
There's my cat. Brought out my little kitty.
I'm out of range. That's still
I
recharging.
could take that.
I can't cast that yet.
Nope. Didn't see them use that so quickly there. Okay. Oh, there's a boar. Good, I can get
It's
that.
too far away. That spell isn't ready
They
yet.
don't all carry intestines, so that's kind of the challenge with the boars. You have to kill quite a few. That one had meat, but not... Oh my goodness, the boars are so scarce. Oh, there's one. There's one.
I can't cast that yet.
There we go. Ribs. Well, that boar at least has something. Something. Not what I needed, though. Come on, what else we got? There's gotta be more boars. Where are you guys with the actual intestines? It's crazy. Come on, guys. It's a conspiracy. You're sending out the boars without the intestines. I know what you're doing. I don't know who's doing it, but just, you know, crazy conspiracy theorists, right? Doesn't have to make sense. Just has to sound crazy. It doesn't need to be logical. Just suspicious. I'm gonna call someone. I don't know who. Can you imagine? Uh, yes, hello, FBI? I don't know. Like, who would I call? Who would I call about that? Besides Blizzard, like, to really, like, sound crazy. The boars? They don't have intestines. It's not right. They don't have livers. They don't even have kidneys. Something is wrong, and they're up and running around, and it's not right. They'll be like, look, lady, listen, we're busy. You won't even be able to do anything about me.
That's still recharging.
Conspiracy theory confirmed. Absolutely. Probably the Illuminati. I mean, I know I'm a member of it and all, but I guess I just don't know all the secrets. I
That spell isn't ready
maybe
yet.
my goat wasn't like bad enough when I got my membership that I just didn't learn everything. Yeah, Blizzard's up to something. Okay, I now have enough. Oh, now I suddenly get enough. See, they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know. They're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? These boars have intestines. Look. Yeah, but you guys saw it. You guys saw it for yourselves. You know. All right, so I'm gonna go turn that in. And she can make her blood sausages or whatever she's eating over there. She'll be like, oh, stay for dinner. I'll be like, I'm not hungry, but maybe later. Screech.
I've the finest wares in the land. Safe
She's
travels.
like, I've never seen a warlock move so fast. I've never seen one run out of here so quickly. Okay, let's go get yours. I have the ears, but I have the I need the this and this. I don't mind grabbing them. Let's go do it. Yeah, let's go grab them. Sure about that? You really don't want to go grab those ears? Like, how many are you missing? If I had extra ears, I would give them to you. It's not many, though. You sure? Yeah. Peer pressure. Peer pressure. But you just saw it, folks, at its finest. Wow pressure. Wow peer pressure. Come on, man. You're not a real guildie if you don't go out and kill and collect more ears. Yeah, man. Like what? What? Like come on. He's like, okay, all right, I guess. If you really loved us, you would do this. I don't know where, I'll have to follow you guys because now I kind of don't know where they're at. Yeah, time's funny like that. We don't all have enough time and we all have too much time.
I can't
Time
cast
is
that yet.
a very strange concept.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And I
That
don't even
still
know if
be
we know how
charging.
time works fully.
I can't cast that yet.
Oh, there's also another part of Reddit. There's a very weird part of Reddit. What is it? It's like quantum. What is it? It's where these people think that they're like moving from like one dimension to another. I don't remember the exact name of the I'd have to
I don't have a
look on
defense.
my phone. But that's another one that I've
I know
read.
it's
I
hard.
get very confused when I look
I
on that
can't take
one.
that.
Very confused.
That still be charging.
Quantum, what is it? Quantum immortality or something?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Something of that nature. It's it's a cobalt massacre.
I need
Da,
more
da,
mana.
da, da.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, like some kind of, but yeah, they're like jumping among dimensions and they'll be like, yeah, in the last dimension, I wasn't making much at my
My mana's
job and
low.
I I don't know. I mean, I can't say what's real and what's not real. I'm just telling you what's out there and
I don't have a
what
target.
they're talking about. And I'm not saying it's real or not. I freak if I know. I don't know. Sweet. That was quick. Yeah. And the thing is, like, I'm not saying I'm not one of those people that's gonna say it's not right because I do think that there's stuff that there's all different things with the quantum theory and all that that we can't that we don't fully grasp or know. But I just don't know what it is. Um, so is it highest or lowest? Highest? I don't want to. Okay. I don't. You never know. Like sometimes people change the rules up a little bit. Sometimes like lower is better. Yeah, it's usually highest, but you never know. So I ask that question. Oh, um, could any of you guys use this? I have that. That was just sitting there. Okay, here. You can have that then. Most welcome. That's good. I'm glad that came in handy. So then I'll know if there's blacksmithing stuff who to send that to. Okay, so now I have the stone splinters and yeah, it's all trogs. So, yep, it's all trogs from here. And we have an elder bear that's like, hey, I think I can take on three. Oops. I love that when they run over there like, oh, I think I could take on three and avoid whoops. The Y files. I have seen the Y files. I've seen it. I actually stumbled upon it accidentally, and I haven't watched very much of it. Is it good? Do you find this guy credible? Because I haven't seen much of it. And this stuff is fascinating, though. Yeah, it's crazy. And like some of this stuff is based on really, really high level quantum theory. You get up into like the string theory and all that. And I'm not gonna say I'm an expert, so I'm not. I'm still learning, but echofish. Okay, that's good to know too. Yeah. Um, it's interesting what gets recommended to me. It's all about the algorithm, I guess. Yeah, the time traveling stuff's weird. Like, I tend to, like, if I'm gonna be looking at the time traveling stuff, I tend to be doing it, like, if it's like 3 a.m. And it's so funny because, like, at 3 a.m., everything is so credible. At 3 a.m., I'm like, oh my God, this is probably real.
That spell
You know,
recharges.
it's just like, oh my God. At 3 p.m., I'm like, okay, let's think about this for a second.
I can't cast that yet.
Have you seen the YouTuber that's like, you, I think it's the guy that's like going around, and I think it's AI, but I don't know. Um, and they are doing like what they're calling the future of all these, they're saying that there's nobody there, and they're like recording all these famous places empty, completely empty. And people are like, oh, that must be AI. But like he's claiming he's in the future and like that he's left stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I forget the name of this guy. That's wild. I don't honestly think that one's true, but just seeing it's creepy nonetheless. It's just a creepy thought. Yeah, because they can't figure it out. Like nobody's fully figured it out. And that's what makes it really creepy. Because you in your mind you're like, it's got to be a hoax, right? But nobody's like, okay, we yeah, and nobody can fully disprove it. So, yeah, I know. So there's always there's always this part of you that's like, oh my God, did he get stuck somewhere? Like you kind of like have to be careful. You don't want to let your mind get too crazy, or else you end up in these weird rabbit holes.
That
And
spell isn't ready yet.
yeah, it could be AI, but it's one of those things we don't know. Let me see. That would be an upgrade for me. Oh, I got it? That surprises me. But I should ask. Hang on. Because it dropped, so I don't really know if I can.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, it's an upgrade for me. Ooh, we all got that at the same time. Yeah, that gets me out of my kind of lower level robe. It wasn't too low. It was just not. Oh, someone got 100 roll? Wow. Yeah, that's something, man. Some people are really lucky too. Like some people are constantly rolling like the really good ones. Yeah, come on up, Autumn. Oh, hey, baby. Nice to see ya. Hey, girly.
That spell isn't ready yet.
My German Shepherd's watching me play now. She's like, "What are you doing? What is that?" My human is talking to itself again. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, the roll. Yep. I got a 90 on one.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, that's a lot of Troggs. Oh my God, that's a lot of Troggs. Which we got a lot of people. That would be... I'd run from that if it was just me. These are... These are so messy. There's like... These are so hard to pull individually. Like, there's just...
That's still recharging.
This is just a mess. But if you're in a group, it's... Yeah, if you're in a group, it's no big deal. But like if you're alone, this is not fun. You could pick them off individually, but you really have to be
That spell isn't ready yet.
very careful. Kind of slow about it. Yeah, we're
That's
moving right
still
along with
recharging.
these. Oh, someone says hi to you, Autumn. I've got both my doggos. I've got my German Shepherd, Autumn to my right, my 100-pound German Shepherd. She knows I'm talking about her. She's looking at me. I am. I'm talking about my gorgeous German Shepherd. And I have my 6-pound Chihuahua to my left. We do. Yeah. I need 4 teeth. And apparently they don't have many teeth. That doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me for some reason. Yep. Yeah, let's just do it now. Below 30? Oh, geez. Yeah, the guy's like, oh, okay, this is just a solo gamer.
Well met. See you soon.
There's something in there. Defense of King's Lands that I gotta grab, I think. Over here. Yep. That must have popped
What
up
can I
because
do
we
for
got
you?
those done. Throw another one into corruption there. Doesn't hurt to have a faster corruption. Oh, Hagar got someone. They probably tried to solo him at 11. And depending on what their character was, Like, if you're a warlock, yeah, you could soul hogger. Priest, I, I couldn't. I, I died. Um, so yeah, it probably depends on the class. Maybe some other things as well. It's probably doable, but like with real planning, like really serious planning, like a real strategy of kiting and all sorts of crazy stuff. Um, and then someone was telling me on here that they kited him all the way to the guard, and that's hilarious. That's the kind of stuff that just makes me laugh my butt off.
I need a target.
Kiting Hogger to the guard.
I don't have a target.
Hogger's like, wait, what? Your deeds of heroism will be remembered. And you're like, no, they won't. They're already forgotten. I know how this works. Liar.
That
Lies.
spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That still
Don't
be charging.
patronize me. Game.
I can't cast
And it's
that
in
yet.
that voice too. Like, there's no voice, but that's the voice I hear. Your deeds will be remembered. It's like condescending.
Inventory is full.
It's the same voice that's like, I can't attack that. I don't have a spell ready. I already told you. Yeah. You do have to be alert all the time. I don't have a
That spell
spell
isn't ready yet.
ready. I knew that guy was gonna get involved.
That still be charging.
There's always a guy over there.
I can't
Why
cast
are
that
you
yet.
running? I think we're okay. I don't know. Yeah, run. Let's go. Out. Yep. Yep. Just keep running. Just keep running. Really, dude? You're still chasing us. Wow. Wow, dude. Just wow. Wow. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me with this. Wow. That's seriously? Okay. That's kind of funny, but also very annoying. Oh my God. Okay, I've had enough of this. You're gone and I'm out of here. Okay? That's a, that's enough. Oh my God. Did you guys? Holy cow. They stalked me all the freaking way down here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. Unbelievable. I have never seen a leash timer like that before in my life. Okay. was not terrifying at all. Yeah, yeah. You're not wrong, are you? You're not.
That's still recharging.
God.
I need a target.
She just had to
That
fear
spell
them
isn't ready
because they're
yet.
like stunning me, and I'm just like, I can't get away from them. So once I was far enough away, I'm like, I just have to fear these two because they're just going to stun me and I'm not going to get away. I could see exactly how that was going to play out. I was going to die. Yeah, that gets the heart pumping, gets the armpits sweating, even though you got your deodorant on. I was still okay. Like I didn't feel like I was gonna wipe, but it's one of those things where like you don't think you're gonna wipe, but all of a sudden you could. Okay, listen. The Trogs ran us down. Down. And they had a mission. They had a mission and that was to kill us. And they just were like, I don't care about leash timers. I'm on it. I'm gonna get you. You're
I
gone.
can't carry anymore.
And then fear, and that's fear was probably what saved me. They forgot that I had fear. And I can only use fear in certain scenarios or it will make my situation worse. And that was one of those things where it was like, I'm there's not enough around us. I could do it and get away with it. Yeah. You'll be able to see it. Hang on. It's hilarious. I definitely recommend that you watch it because it's the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a while. Yes, things can go bad in an instant. That's the thing. Like you're just moseying along, you're doing your thing, you think everything's great, and then boom, you're dead. Your deeds will be remembered. F that. Not today, lady. Not today. My God. Those frickin' trogs, man. Oh. Yep. And then I was like running through mobs. I was like having to run through them to try to get
I need
by, to get away. And like now you're in the situation where you're gonna pull more and you can't necessarily avoid it. Some of them are gonna pull. It's a disaster on so many levels.
that spell isn't ready yet.
I don't even know. And it's also funny. I don't know why. It's terrifying and also funny. Just struck me as like so ridiculous. Okay, see, like this kind of situation, this is the kind this could get us in trouble if any of these like mosey on down. If any of these are like, hey, I would like to get in on that, but they're not. See, like when they run over there and try to get their friends involved.
Inventory is full. I can't carry
Oh,
anymore.
inventory's full again. Hang on. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. I need that. Get rid of that. It's like some stuff I can just get rid of. I still need teeth though.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, this game is insane. But that's the fun part about it, is it is crazy and you can't just play an autopilot. You have to pay attention.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Um, I need some skull thumpers and seers. And those are like some of the scary. The
That
seers
spell
are
is
scary
charging.
because I believe that they're the ones that are like they shoot out the stuff. So they're a little bit messy.
That spell isn't ready yet.
And they also tend to congregate around the others. So there's that. I see you hiding over there in the bush. Yeah, we could camp the camp. They probably have a pretty high respawn rate. We
That
got someone
spell
coming down the
recharging.
mountain.
I
But
don't
I
have a
don't
target.
really
I
want to
need a
be
target.
alone in getting.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, why did it change to that? It's supposed to do my camera. I don't even want to be messing with this here. That's bizarre. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, a seer. There's a seer targeting you.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Yeah, I think. I think I know what the problem is. What happened? The seer? They do walk on. They're awful. Oh, yeah, I know. They're awful. And they do damage. Yeah, they're awful. They're the ones, of all the ones here, I would say they're the ones that you really have to watch out for. They're almost like the ones you want to take down first. Here, I'll go send this guy in first. There's another one. There's another one. There isn't even just one. God. Of course there's not just one. Why would there be?
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, I think what I need to do is I reset all my buttons because I was trying to fix a chat problem that I was having. So now I gotta go in and change my key binding for that. But this is probably not the place to mess around with that. I'll grab that guy because he's a seer and he'll see
That's
us
still
if we
recharging.
don't see him. Um,
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
okay. Yeah. Let's go down here. No, 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 no. Get back here. Get back here. Okay, stay here. Nope. Okay, we gotta take care of
Too
that
far away.
regardless. He chased us. That's... At least he came over the... He came over that area. And I'm just looting that. That's all. I'm just looting. Okay, so... I need skull thumpers. Kind of get what you get and you
That's
don't get
still
upset.
recharging.
Hey,
I don't have a target.
where are you going? I don't know what you were doing.
I can't cast that yet.
Or are you still listening to the
That's
stay
still
command?
recharging.
It's like you told me to stay forever. Not forever, ever. Still working out the communication. He and I.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
I tried to run. Still need these skull thumpers. Where are they? That's not one of them. Um, is that a work code? Ooh. Okay. Have to get back to that person. Okay. Have to log out in a little bit and do some work. Not yet, but soon. I could pull one with my wand, but the seers, we'd have to run back because they don't want to come with us. I could pull this guy down.
I need to get closer. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay.
Inventory is full.
What's over there? Oh, fighting somebody over there? I can't even see. That's problematic.
Cast that yet.
There we go. So hard to see in this area. I don't like this area. What about over here? Why is it not? Oh my god. This is so annoying. I will definitely have to do something about that when I get off of my job. Just before I go to work. Or for you. Yeah. Yeah, intrusive trees. That's the real enemy. That's the real enemy that we're fighting. Yeah, I got a lot done. A lot of XP too. Good stuff. All good things. All good things. See, like, look at these. These are so cool. Look at that. Woo. Yep, the job calls. I already have messages, so good times.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, no. Inventory full. Got it. I gotta sell stuff before I can even... I know. Lord of the Rings, iconic statues. Yeah, they're amazing. I'll sell to them. Who can I sell to? I think I can sell up here.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
Nope. Okay. I need a vendor. Before I can even turn that in. Actually, what can I just get rid of? Just that.
What's on your mind?
I think I'm gonna do the, where am I at? Hang on. I think I'm gonna do the flight. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Stormwind. I gotta sell some stuff and auction house, but I'll do that later. I gotta get to work first, I think. Oh yeah, I should eat too. It's where I'm at, it's 1:17. Man, time flies when you're playing this game. It really does. It's crazy. Okay.
What's on your mind? What's your
Alright, back to Stormwind. We go. Oh yeah, thanks for keeping me company. Great time. It's fun. It's like having someone playing alongside, enjoying the sights with me, and laughing at the shenanigans that we get into. Yeah, that was that was some craziness earlier. It was it was so funny and terrifying, but yeah, good times. Definitely stuff to laugh about. Yeah, always better with friends. Have fun at work, yeah. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to getting done, but yes. Someone says that they were grouped up with a druid that was healing them and they just left them. I know, you get so used to it. What a luxury. Wait, did they just die? It says they went offline and left the guild. What happened? Didn't realize the guy left him to die. That's so long. What the heck? What's the matter with people? It's also really weird behavior, like to be helping and then to just dip. That's weird. Makes you wonder, like, why? Alright, guys, I'm gonna log, but it's been real, and thank you for joining me. Had a lot of fun. Bye.
I need a target.